back to my channel. So today's topic is how to stop your bird from fighting to each other. In my last video, there was a comment. Shadman Saqib Rifat says, my budgie is tame and talk little, but he fights with her partner. Her. I think it's a male, so he fights with his partner. He's too good, but their fight annoys me. Please make a video on this subject. Nice, best of luck. Danny the Budgie posted your video at his channel community. Wait. Zermina is a girl, so you should use her, not his. Okay, so actually, but he fights with his partner. Well, there are lots of reasons why birds fight. You must understand their body language, but the most of the reasons that I have found is because they are jealous, maybe, like they are jealous of the another bird because you played with the another bird. I watched a movie. The name of the movie was Jungly. So in that movie there was a vet and a couple came with their parrot, a macaw. So they said that our bird is like aggressive towards anyone who comes to meet us, a guest or anyone. So the vet said that he might be jealous. Like he must be jealous of someone that who comes with you. He wants your attention. The macaw wants your attention. He don't like you to be with any other person. So maybe the reason might be jealousy. I don't know really if your bird is jealous. But it's okay. So the another reason is hormonal changes. Birds fight a lot during that time because they're like they want to breed, but the another bird says no, like he regrets it. So the bird gets angry and starts to fight, or maybe they want the space. Like you must have a big enough cage for your budgies to live in, because if you're keeping two budgies in a small cage, they will probably fight because of space, because they can't fly so much. You have to use lesser perches, and if you will use lesser perches, then the bird will be of course angry to another bird, because the bird wants everything to be his. Everything could be theirs. They don't like any other bird to steal something. So if you have a big enough cage, then make sure you have lots of food bowls, but 2 food bowls and 2 water bowls, so there could be no reason for them to fight with each other, because there might be a fight created because the bird is eating the another bird's game to eat, but the bird is like, no, I want to eat, you can't eat. So you must use 2 food bowls so that the fight could not be created because of the food or water. Remove all the nesting materials, nest boxes or anything else, because nest box is something which creates a lot of fight. Once I used a nest box and they started to fight a lot. Sky and Jimmy started to fight a lot for that nest box because they both wanted the nest box to be theirs. But I really don't know why. Sky wanted to go in, Jimmy also wanted to go in, so they started to fight like, no, nest box is mine, no, nest box is mine. So remove that thing. Well, Betty is really a good bird. She never fights with Sky. But oh, Sky, here's Betty. Look. Oh, where are you going? Hey, Sky. Sky, here's Betty. Betty's trying to bring Sky. He would do it often. Sky. He never hurts Sky. Is it? Sky. Oh, good word. Okay. Sky. Gonna get down. Hey, don't bite me. Hey. Oh, sorry. Oh no. Okay. Barry and Sky doesn't fight. When I first got Barry, of course she had a quarantine. I had to isolate her, but she is now like at least 1 month and 15 days old. So it's like when I first introduced Barry to Sky, they both were scared. Sky is so much scared of Barry. Now, of course, I don't keep them in just one cage. Sky follows Barry everywhere. Barry and Sky. Sky was so much scared of Barry. Okay, you wanna go? Yeah? Yeah, go. Okay, so when I first introduced Sky and Barry to each other, Sky was so much scared of Barry. Barry wasn't. Sky, can I speak? Barry wasn't. Barry wasn't so much scared of Sky, but Sky, can I please speak? So Barry, Sky. Barry wasn't so much scared. Oh, Sky. I'm not calling you. I'm just calling Barry. So Barry wasn't so much scared of Sky. Barry was like aggressive towards Sky. When Sky first got a little bit like friendly to Barry, the first day he was so much scared, but literally maybe 2 to 3 days later, he started to come closer to Barry. He wanted to be friends with Barry, but Barry was like, come, let me tell you, let me teach you a lesson. Barry was so much aggressive towards Sky. Barry always started to he wanted, for example, this is Sky. Sky came closer to Barry and Barry would he started to beat Sky. So, as I told you, doves never bites. But it looked like Barry was biting. Not a bite, but she was doing hissing. Something like that towards Sky. Like a cat. Very got aggressive, but now, well, I was like, Sky, to stop their fight, all I did was, I would just get some food. Feed Barry and Sky, but I would hold Barry like this, because she likes being like this. Let me get her. She likes being like this. Hold her like this, and Sky would be in front of her. So she started realizing. So she started. Good, don't break my hair. She started realizing that Sky wanted to be friends with her. He would feed her. Yeah? He might be shocked. Budgie feeding a baby dove? Of course, that time she was a baby. She still doesn't know how to eat on her own. She would just eat a little bit. I still had to hand feed her. So I started hand feeding. I would hand feed her, but she could eat some seeds. So it was like, hey, Sky. Look at these two little birds. As I told you, they are now best friends. And Sky always follows Barry everywhere. He would follow Barry during wherever he is. So Sky, they both bonded with each other. Because Sky started feeding her so she understood that he wants to feed her. And she would get her beak into his beak and eat the food. That was so funny movement. Or I can't even speak. What type of movement was that? Sky, to stop your bird from flying to each other, use two balls, or if you have lots of birds, if your bird lives in aviaries, then of course you have to keep the bird who fights alone in a cage. And it's really important because birds who are aggressive to other birds can even harm those birds, because budgies fight too hardly. Do you remember? Jenny bit Benji and plucked out his head feather, and it was like gold. And yeah, I told you about the nest box. Well, I started using nest box because I really don't know, but Jimmy was female. I don't know, but I kept the nest box in winter because of cold. Jimmy wasn't. I really don't know the gender of Jimmy. So it was like I kept the nest box. They both wanted to be inside the nest box and started to fight. One day I just woke up. My mom started screaming like, "Oh my God, what they're doing! Come faster! Sky, you're biting my hair." So first, Sky is so much aggressive towards me. Hi. Bye, Sky. Also, yeah, I noticed that some birds just hate the sun. Sky. So if your bird is like reacting aggressively at this sound, just stop making the sound. Because they might be aggressive because of you. They might be aggressive because you're making them aggressive. You are like hitting them and they started to bite you again and again, and they got really aggressive towards you. Once they have got aggressive, Sky. Once your bird have got aggressive towards you, the bird will start being aggressive towards other birds, and that might be one of the reasons. And birds fight so hard. Jimmy, yeah, I didn't even complete that. Jimmy was like laying over Sky like this. For example, this is their paws. Oh, Jimmy held Sky's feather. Sky held Jimmy's feathers and started to bite each other so hardly. I instantly got a cloth. I got both of the birds and they just left each other. And that moment was really painful for me because they got a lot of injuries. Carl got lots of injuries. I used medicine, they got fine, got not fine, but I stopped using nest box that time. I just wanted to throw the nest box, and I kept the nest box in the garden for the other birds, but you know what? Birds don't like the nest box. Their honeybees came and made their nest beside the nest box, which is like, Sky. like playing with my hair. I hate houseflies. I really could done make the video just because of this fluffy little bird. Okay, so reason actually depends on the bird. What the bird fighting? The birds might be fighting because of jealousy, because of being because of lesser food bowls and water bowls, because of lesser space, because of nesting materials, because of hormonal changes. So these are the 5 points that I found birds get so much jealous towards, because they want someone to love them more. If you have more birds, like 4 birds, and a bird loves the another bird, but the another bird wants to be friends with that bird, so that bird will just start fighting with the bird whom this bird loves. Yeah. There. Okay, because they have lesser food bowls and water bowls, the birds fights because of lesser food bowls and water bowls. Because they want to eat at the same time. Because their schedule must be same if they live together. Might be same, I don't know. So the bird might be fighting because of the food and water bowls. You have just like 1 food bowl and 1 water bowl. Both of the birds came to death over just 1 food bowl. They will be like eating. Oh, you ate me! Don't forget the crap. Will lead them to fight. Same thing with the water. So add 2 bowls, and you have the teacher bird. Now this one is yours, and this one is yours, so that they could not attack the another bird. Because birds are really intelligent, they know which thing is theirs and which isn't. So they will surely never like that another bird attacks their things or like uses their things. Lesser space, of course. The birds need a large space to fly, to spread their wings, but you have a really small cage, and the birds be like, I couldn't get space. Where are you sitting at my perch? It's my perch. You need to get a lot of perches, at least 6 to 7 perches if you have a big enough cage, and if you have a small cage, then 3 to 4. Oh. That doesn't bite too hard. It's so good. You don't like me. You hate me. You hate me. You can go. Hey, why are you coming to me? I'm asking you to get lost. Guy. Ah. The bird might be hiding because of nesting materials. I told you, nesting materials, because they want all the nesting materials to be theirs. They fight because of that, and hormonal changes. They wanted to breed, but the another bird refuses, so they create a fight, or maybe because of another reason. Well, also, yeah, sixth reason might be you, yes. You know that birds get really aggressive because you hit them. For example, well, I don't want to hit Sky. Doesn't hit Sky, he's too good. He's a too good. Okay, so for example, this is the bird you are hitting. The bird is like, oh, how dare you! The bird wants to protect himself or herself. So the bird gets aggressive towards you, and when the bird got aggressive towards you, the bird might get aggressive towards the another bird, which will lead them to fight, or really small reasons. Okay, so that's it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe my channel, and tap the bell icon to get notified about unlimited breeding content. See you guys in my next video. Bye.